Yo, cat. Wait. Yo, cat. Good job on the walk, yo. Good job on the walk. Also, I wasn't doing an Elon salute. I was just adjusting the microphone here. Oh no. Hello team. How you guys doing? The Elon salute. The definitely peaceful salute. The we're definitely in normal times salute. I'm getting so many notifications these days. Så mange notifications jo. Very mange. Many. Oh, it brought. Walk distance was so crazy to see after I almost cried. Oh, Ketta. You can do so much more than you believe that you can right now. Not that you have to push yourself beyond your limits, but just know that in time, if you want to, the barriers that seem like barriers right now, they can be moved, or they can be changed. They're not necessarily hard barriers. It's hard to make the brain understand. Yes, I know that feeling. I know it all too well. For I too have a dummy doo-doo head. An ookie dookie head. Let's see, capture card. Oh, it just works. Oh, no. That's not the one I'm trying to get into. Oh, I have skyr again, because whenever I have to get a meal just before stream, I just go skyr. So I have skyr, and I have some fruit biscuits with cinnamon and raisins. Oh, it's not cinnamon, it is... Sorry. Wait. It says it has cinnamon too, but it's raisins and coriander. It is called coriander, so it wasn't too far off. This is definitely going to increase the calories I get in this during this meal, but oh well. It's not really like I'm on the large side these days, so I shouldn't have to worry too much. In fact, I think I'd lost a little, or it's a little bit weird to see when the weight sort of fluctuates. It's difficult to find out what is water weight, what is Like, what is just temporary weight? Is the game, or is the switch not connected audio wires? That certainly seems to be the case. What? Oh. No, because I want it to be. Meh. Let's see, sound settings. Manage sound devices. This is not the right place to do it. Also, by the way, the text-to-speech is open, so you can catch me there. It's not the volume mixer, it is the sound settings. No, it's not that either. Where are you? Sounds?
Kato says, poo.
There we go. The Elgato is not. Is it under playback? Why is it catching the sound from the Switch? Bro. I'm just gonna try. Oh wait, is it? Okay, properties. Why was that setting changed? Hey, coffee. Hello, hello. So we lower this. We change this. I don't know why it sets me to be orange man every time. Maybe it's just inspired by the orange tan man in the command. I think this is alright, right? For the camera. Alright, we can finally hear stuff. Ketta. We already found the Great Ball. Ah. 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 What are the Pokemon like? Level 15? We've gone on a beginner's quest.
Kato says, balls.
And now we found something to guard our balls too. Is there any shot that we can swim up this? We can. Oh my god, I am... Wait, it's this one, that's the map. Wait, why was I even going up here? Where am I? Why am I? Why are we here?
Cater says, speaking of balls, might have shocked a friend on how not so innocent the first hee.
Okay, chat. You guys can handle me. Like, you guys can handle that I'm not... That I'm a little bit more... Not PG, right? This place is beautiful. But it's one that I've already been at. Oh, it's here. Yeah, I've been here before. Because I was, What? Nimble?
Cater says, be who you are, don't let the PG control you.
Cheers. Because after I got ghosted on the, or like after the second date, I've actually, can I fly over there? There's no way, right? But after that, I've actually started going on, like, I've gone on more dating apps, and oh rip. And honestly, I've like, for now, I'm like, I'm not necessarily looking for a relationship. So now I'm just like, or like, I probably want a relationship in the long run, but for now, I would like to try and get some of the experience that I've never had throughout my life, because I've always been kind of like well, I've always been single, always been a Pringle, always been alone.
Coffee says, you are testing the waters.
So now, I'm like, you know what? It would be fun to try something just like Friends with Benefits. It does feel like, to me, who's always... I've always been kind of like petrified of how other people perceive me. So for me to be on a dating app and just having like, looking for, in Danish, Friends with Benefits is called Bollevin, which means like shag friend. That feels a little intimidating for someone who has been worried their entire life about how they're being perceived. But at the same time, probably a good lesson. But also, holy moly, I imagine I'm not the first nor the last guy out there who's not necessarily looking for anything super serious, so I imagine that there'll be stiff competition. I haven't quite gotten fit enough that I could just like go shirtless and use that to my advantage. I feel like this guy doesn't just want to talk.
Cater says, I myself am terrified of dating apps, so the chance of finding someone is slim, but not zero sheltering.
Honestly, I think that dating apps, like, the downside of dating apps is that is that there's like from what I've been let know about dating apps, there's a lot more guys compared to girls. Like there's I heard of some study that was like a study, whatever, something, some statistics that was like someone who had researched the balance between the sexes on Tinder. I think it was in like New York or something, and it was like 5 guys to every 1 girl. So there is like a huge like gender disparity. And that's already kind of unfortunate in itself. And then obviously guys seem to be more to not necessarily be looking for something serious. So did it just protect itself 2 turns in a row? Well, Kata, I had a crush on a girl who was like 23 or 21 when I was 13, something like that. And she was even... The worst part is, even though I'd set my age, she had somehow forgotten. So she actually, like... We were like a friend group of 3 with me, another guy, and her. And the other guy had a crush on her. I think she had a crush on me. I'm pretty sure she actually had a crush on me. And it was all just kind of awkward. But I crushed hard on that girl. Although I didn't see it at the I didn't see her having feelings back then, like in return back then. Brand spanking new dragon tamer. Compared to the other place where all of the girls were like super buff, this girl, it seems like the other side of the extreme. A decently built, but like very tight fitting clothing and just... Oh wait, that is a ghost type. Guess I'll use a flame move. Oh. I will admit, I did ERP with that girl a couple of times. It's a bit unfortunate that she but I was crushing way hard on her. Like I was like in my like, no, I think it was like 14, 15, no, 14? 13, 14, something like that. But I was like, in my head, I was like dreaming about like, okay, maybe we'll have kids one day. Like, bro, 13, 14-year-old me, kick, W. Oh. level 50, but I have the answer. Oh, that's not the answer. There we go. And then chat. We're gonna save real quick. I've done my fair share of ERPs. Goldshire is a place to be. Wait, it could be not. It is not going to be electric. It could still be electric, theoretically. It is still electric. Whoa. My Dragon Boy is immune to electric type moves. Oh. Now don't get one shot. Don't get one shot. Do not get one shot. We might be in trouble. I think Bellis has a chance of surviving one hit. It didn't use an attacking move. Oh. Survive? Oh. No. How is Belly so strong? Hello?
Kater says, was about to give out a name idea, but never mind XD.
You can still give out a name idea because I saved just before battling it, so we can take it on again.
Kater says, it was a male Jolteon, right? Kater says, McQueen like Lightning McQueen from the movie Cars.
Honestly, with a name like McQueen, it could be it could be either if it's male or female. All right. This time we got it.
Kater says. True, both work.
No, it discovered me. I think. Shazam! Caught it off guard, right? Easy big. Big monies. Big stones. Okay, crit. This time, crit. It did a little bit more damage, so it high rolled. We're gonna do this. Then Gabite does not have to faint. Fake tears. Just, that's kind of spooky. That is intensely spooky. I was about to say, oh my god, I crit, but that move always crits. Come on, come on. Come on, we can catch it, right? Crystal Jolteon. It is a...
Coffee says, Rosie all disappointed with me because I won't let her have my cereal bowl.
Understandable. Mr. B. It is a terraformed Jolteon, but it's terraformed with lightning, so... But we just caught a level 50 Pokemoner. It was McQueen, Lightning McQueen. I think Lightning McQueen is too long. Too long, right? Okay, maybe we should just do L. Dot space mech is that okay? And also Mr. B, how are you doing today? Yo, Lily as well. What is up, trooper? No choco for doggo. Probably a good idea. Doing this. You bought a bike today, yo? An electric bike, or did you guys see the picture of Jolteon? That was kind of kawaii desu ne? Nothing wrong to see here, chat. Is there anything else down here? I don't think I've been down there before. Doesn't really seem like this. Oh wait, this is... I have been here before. All around me are familiar faces. 8 ping 20k for a bike. Well, it could still be... Like, maintenance on an electric bike is quite a bit less because you don't need to buy an insurance and all that, right? Unless you buy like one of the ones that can go 40, in which case that's apparently like flipping yourself. Good. Oh, Carlos as well. We're having so many good people in here. It was the... So what's like a bug set down there? Alright, we're going over there. Wait. What is this? Why is there just rock here? Oh my god, my character's head is just going... How's it going? It's going alright. You missed an important conversation earlier, Carlos and Ollie. Yes, we're absolutely winning. Tell me more. Well, you see... Oh, shit. I was talking about how I... Like on Sunday, I was on the second date with a girl, and it went well, like quite well, I'd say. And Ollie, true. And after she left, I sent her a message. It was like after the second day, I was like, "Thank you for what the is this Pokemon?" So it was the second date, and all was well and good. And then, like on the way home, I texted her like, "Thank you for an amazing day. I was like, I really had a good time." And then she texted back like, "Yeah, thank you too. I really had a good time too," something like that. And then after that, she never sent me another message. So I got summarily ghosted. Also, guys, come up with a name for this. Take the win. I have taken the win, but also, of course, it sucks a little bit. You just like hit it off well. Yo, Lily, high five. So then I was like, you know what? Oh, sorry, I'm waking up. So sorry. Hey, Lily, you're all good. But guys, while we're talking, get a name for this Cupid. So after that date, I was like, you know what? I've never been in a relationship. I have never. I am as close to being a virgin as you can be without being one. So that it's between Dixie and FA. Can you do like a poll? No. Can you do a poll? Does anyone know if you can do a poll on Twitch and YouTube chat? Can you do a poll? Find a message in chat, even your own, or tap more. Oh, that's pin messages. Oh, this is not. Can you guys see the question thingamajiggy? Well, what in the f is going on, chat? Alright, so it works. Great. But it doesn't really seem like it's not something that... It isn't like a poll. Why can I not just do a poll? Bro. That's kind of cringe. Bubblefant. Dixie. My name is Fantas. I feel like they're all kind of cute names. Okay, I'll do... Oh, I can do this. Okay. What should... Ollie, I don't think we're gonna name that. I don't even gonna give it an option. Okay, we have made a poll. Let's go. Carlos, of course you would enjoy that too. Frickin' shame on you. Big shame on you. Okay, but while you're voting, so I decided, you know what? Since I don't really have a lot of experience with girls, I'm gonna try to approach it differently, and probably a little bit more honestly to what I'm looking for at the moment. So I started on I downloaded a couple of dating apps, and on the dating apps, I I started looking up instead of like looking for like open for whatever something. I'm just like looking for short term, looking for something like casual, looking for like friends with benefits. And then Oliver, are you still here? Okay, we will officially call it Fantas. Thinking of goddammit. Alright, we will officially call it Fantas. We also got... There are 6 people here and 5 people voted. You know what? I am happy with that. But yeah, in Danish... Oh, he does. In Danish, the word for friends with benefits is bollevenner. And this is a steel Pokemon? Did anyone predict that this would be a steel type Pokemon only? I was sure that that would be like a water type or something. Clearly steel at first sight. True. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I obviously just don't have a clue. But yeah, Carlos, in Danish, the word for friends with benefits is bollevenner, and bollevenner is like literally translate to like fuck buddies. So for someone who has always been like a little bit worried about how they come across, that feels like having that on like your dating profile, that you're just looking for a shag buddy. But with even rougher terms than that. You know what? It was initially a little bit challenging to me, but now I'm like, you know what? It's probably healthy to also try to not be so freaking constantly worried about perception and all that. Just be like, you know what? Yeah, I am looking for a shag buddy. What are you gonna do about it, huh? The Qfend get called Fantas. And also, Ollie, I got to explain the chat what bollevenner means. Are you proud of me? Gosh darn it, I went over the same edge twice. Honestly, I think so too. I think that I even think that other people also appreciate the fact that you're honest. So I think that being honest is like a game winner. Of course, you're going to scare away some of the people who are not necessarily, or who are looking for something different. But I think that you will gain the respect of some of the people who are like, either maybe not as open, or to a certain extent, I think that there is something good in casting a wide net. Because if you cast a wide net, then you if you cast a white net, then you have a chance of... Holy smokes, it's tanky! Did it just badly poison all of us? Holy, okay. Oh. Turns out my choice of Pokemon here was disastrous, actually. Holy! It has a... Hello? It is hitting 2 to 5 times and it just hit 5. It hit 5 times. That hurt. Hi. Chat. I'm sorry to the rest of the Pokemon here. I think I might party faint the entire group. Maybe, oh, maybe not the one of them because it's a flying type. But it's flying. I didn't actually make all of them pass out, which is nice. We are in trouble with health, though. Okay. I think this might put it down into the range where it is, Yes! Let's go, baby! But Carlos, thank you! But can I ask you why you're happy for me lately? Wow, then another Pokemon gets to have the final blow. SMH my head. Job interviews, workouts, dates, all things are positive for you in general. True? Although things could turn out horribly still. Like, I could still be doing the right steps, but them going wrong. That has happened before in my life. Listen, Carlos. You cannot stop me. Wait, we hadn't caught a Mjarny before. Or Marini. Marianne? Marianne? What should we call this? What should we call this? It is, it's what they say in that one movie. Life finds a way. Anymare. You know what? I like the name of Maria. Or, you know what? It'll be called Marie. Ollie, I could have called it Marie Kicks. But I didn't. Okay, let's claim this. Leif finds a way. Oh, also, Mr. B. I have found... You're coming on Tuesday, right? Yeah, nice. Because I've one of the few friends that I found after moving back to our lovely town here. I persuaded her to, or one of the friends that also happens to be of the female variety, is going to come to that. I persuaded her. So I'm hoping that at some point we can get some estrogen into the group, because I think that having a bit of both genders is probably important. You just buy that? Too much Mannerheim, you say? Well, not as much about the Mannerheim as it is about just, you know... it's probably important to... I think that it motivates everyone if there is a bit of both to the group of gamers, Mr. Carlos. The B is someone from my local gaming group. So, welcome to Pokemon. I'd like to buy something. Rate bowls. There we go. Pay with cash. Oh, with cash. You know what? Oh, thank you, Carlos. Well, and Carlos, if you ever become local, you're more than welcome to join us for the group. And Carlos, the place for my job interview is actually the same place that hosts the our gaming group. So yeah, that could be kind of interesting to find out what or if it would be a place that... Remember your crystals? Oliver, are you okay? Are you talking about... Are you taking your crystals again? The only thing that I've cooked today has been a bread that I started making the dough for yesterday. Just call a flying taxi. They're talking about flying, so Ketna, go, you're up. They're doing some aura farming. Being an immigrant once is already headache enough. Not learning a fourth language. Danish is, or in Denmark, English is spoken very widely. And that is true. Learning the local language is always preferable if you're going to move to another country. Keep current Pokemon in. You know what? Just to disrespect this Pokemon, I'm going to take it out with a bite instead. I'm going to use 2 bites apparently. Just to be disrespectful. We had a move that would take it out in one. What is this? Is that normal type or is that... Why am I so bad at seeing, like... What does that mean? Is that steel? You know what? No matter what, this should be good. What is that Pokemon? Don't worry, Carlos. We will have you say "grød med fløde" quick enough. Carlos, in Danish, we just have some letters and some phonetics that just... It sounds like you're about to have a seizure. And grød med fløde is definitely one of them. That has to be steel, right? So if we do Calm Mind first. Special attack and special defense. Yeah. Blah. I think that the languages that has like the like the very crass like throaty sounding ones, I feel like are they're not meant to be nice. Oh, the damages. Oh my god, Rosie. So strong. Big strong. Oliver, is there anything else that's like that's as terrible as Royal Flu? I think in general Denmark has a lot of it's kind of funny with in Denmark where like the joke is that we sound like we have a potato stuck in our throat. Or we have like but then we go to something like Sweden and I feel like the difference, like in Danish sounds kind of like this, where it is very kind of like monotone and not very interesting at all. And then you go to Swedish and it's like, this sounds like this, and this it sounds like you have your entire throat kind of open. I kind of feel like that is a little bit more throaty, but did I do a good impression of Danish and Swedish? What do we call dårlig, cat? First Finnish, you must have no joy in life. Nice. Relatable. It seems like a little girl, but in plant form. Carlos? How about something like how about something like Lulu? I think it's classified as the happiest country or something like that. I think that Denmark for a long time was hailed as the happiest country in the world. I don't know what became, or like there should have been a country that overtook it. I don't know if it's Finland. Oh yeah, it is Finland. You're right. For a long time that was Denmark, but we've fallen off apparently. We didn't scale into late game. Næste stop, Rødovre Rådhus. Jesus. Køllegen. Or if it should be without any joy in life, it should be like Køllegen. Something like that. Alright, what should we call it? Was that a good finish? No. We'll call it Lulu because of the Yordle in League of Legends. Dolly, you know what? I like that too. I like that too. Oh! Some of these moaners are kind of adorbs. How was it with map? There was... Oh. Like how it's like, be careful, the area up ahead is dangerous. And the danger is me. Honestly, Carlos, it's kind of interesting to... What is the typing of this little monster? Let's try this. Super effective. I still wonder what the typing is, but... It was you I should have been scared of. True. At least he knows. So there should be some stranger danger up here. And there's a grotto. I have caught a meta-type. Wait, this cavern is actually kind of low-key a little bit high level. Huh. That wasn't quite my intention, but... Is that the evolution of Saladin? Toxicity. This will not one-shot, Ryan. Not if it only hit twice. Nice! It didn't affect it because it's toxic. Or it's poison. And poison does not affect steel type. Oh. But was that rat? It was a Pokemon called Saladin. It's a toxic dragon type. Or poisonous dragon type? That one. Come on. Whoa! Huh. Come on, catch it, please. Okay. It's alright, Carlos. No toxic dragon shall hurt you here. Kata wants to learn entrainment. No. I'm gonna learn that. Electric poison. This is a weird looking Pokemon. Why do I feel awful after? Well, I cannot tell you. Well, the Carlos, the little one, or Brittany, we can call it Brittany. The little one. Oh. The Saladid thing, I think is poison. Oh. Oh, it will evolve from Torxel. Okay, we need to swap out. Bro? No. Wait, there's also Larvitar, bro. What is this? Toxic rock, hello? I just want to stand somewhere safe. Have I caught a Larvitar before? I don't think so. I also don't really think it's necessarily a good investment. Wait, it's oh, I have caught one. There we go. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I salute the fallen comrade. Oh my god, guys, Shakisha has returned to my house. Oh, Lily. That is adorable. Have you seen that Shakisha in the game has reached their final stage? She has reached the 3rd evolution. What? What? How did it kill? I was lower level than them. I can't wait for her to start attacking. Oh, really good. Oh, Stun Spars, we'd already caught one of those. Meditate, we already caught one of. There's a Dark Trio? You know what? No. No. Over there, there. I'm gonna mess you up, Dark Trio. Dark Trio. This ability is actually so overpowered. It's an ability that has a 100% chance to hit. And which just slaps. Draws power from nature and fires it. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 boo. Wait, did I check? Oh. Dusk balls. We're getting so many balls, chat. Wait, that's a Saladuder. You have to survive. This will absolutely survive, right? It survived one hit because it just avoided it. Why are they like this? That move is not supposed to do a lot of damage. That one has a... Why does that one have a yellow one and that one has a blue one? Toxicity. Toxicity. I don't know, man. Wait. I've not got one of those before. You survive. You, if you do not survive this, I'm gonna tell on your parent. I'll tell on you on well, for your parents. Whatever. Not done. Bite. It should be not very effective. That hurt a little bit. Okay, catch in first one because otherwise my get bite might actually be get gone. Uh-oh. You? Well, we're starting to get to some stronger Pokemon. What should we call Dino? It becomes a weird flying dark type. Oh, a dragon dark type. But flying. Bitey. Oliver, you okay? Do you need a hug or something? How about... Do you mind if I call it Bitsy, Ketta? Carlos, you just appreciate his dark sense of humor. Let's try to use Bellis to try and capture one of these Salandit. I think it's poison. I realize my choice of Pokemon could almost not have been worse. Outside of the fact that it has U-turn, which is kind of nice. Shakisha. Many whelps, handle it. Whoa. Don't one shot. Don't one shot. That's no good. That's no good. What, we're just gonna... This... Picnic, heal up my Pokemoner. My Pokemoners. My many moners. Holy! Rosie was... not chilling. Or that was not Rosie, that is Billy's. Billy's looks very not amused. Well, outside of that, when they actually move, but little Rosie. We clean. And we say thank you. I'm guessing I can't actually remove... Or did it remove the... No, it didn't remove the paralysis. It's almost looked like Koraidon just took a chomp out of... Lilith. Koraidon. We don't nom on enemies. Or enemies, on friends. I was about to say friends, enemies, potato, potato, but Lily is definitely friend. Look at it. Okay, pack up. Wait, I heard. Yeah, I see it. All right, how do we do this? Think we try with Rosie. The heck is that? What are you? What kind of cursed existence is that? What is that? What is that? Skrumle? Oh, yeah, Skrumle. But for real though, chat, what the... what's that? Night Slash? What the heck is Night Slash? Take that. It is rock poison. Chat, I'm cursed, but it, like, the thing down, it kind of looks like a ball sack. It's not exactly shaped in like the two, but like if we're going like here, and you see like there's like one down there and then another one, right? The only thing that kind of cuts it is this, but meat and 2 veg. So what do we feel for calling this, chat? Can you guys get to agreement on a name? How about I call it innuendo? Like that. Could also call it Martha. In your honestly, I really like In Your Window because it is so close. It is actually like an innuendo on innuendo. And also it's like a plant, so it could be in your window. I actually really like that. No! I forgot the dove! I forgot the D! In your window. Well. I know what you have, what you're asking yourself right now, chat. I know I'm not proud of myself. I am not proud of what I've done. Why is that thing up there? That makes things real awkward. Because I wanted to try and get up on that rock and then fly down there. What is... Those are tails. Is that Saladids that are up there? That is really awkward. Yo, bunny? How are you doing, bonbons? Guys, how lucky are we that we have all of you guys, and then even then, on top of it all, like the Nutella on the perfect slice of bread. We get the bunny as well? You summoned her. They have a detail? Oh. Okay, I'm just curious. Can it transform if I'm underground? Avoided that. Ollie, are you okay? Are you trying to come up with the names for Dito that we cannot catch because it's another trainers? I won't lose. Well, I'm sorry, but you're now contractually obligated to lose, so. It's only level 17. This is gonna be an easy W. Bunny, is the place that you moved to, is that temporary, or is it that like the next still the next Ost? All right, how do I get up there? Is that even a place that I'm supposed to get up to yet? I have a feeling that that is actually not a place I'm supposed to get up to yet, but we're gonna try something. Just because I am intensely curious. There's no way there's a... Maybe there's actually just a way around over there, but... Oh well. Okay, we're gonna... No! Okay, that didn't work out. But wait, is the Toxel from up there gone? So then maybe we can... Wait, we cannot even get up there. We can, okay. Okay, there's something with the roof in here. The roofing is solid. It's on fleek. It's on God, for real, no cap. Holy, the amount of sell it did. It's landed. You know what? Katta, maybe Katta is the one, the chosen one. I can choose to stay if I want. They're gonna ask me when they're done renovating. Imagine having jul i numsen. Who is having jul i numsen? Right? Maybe we can make it flinch. Flinch? No. Flinch? One time? Oh, I'm sorry, Katta. Oh, you mean... Yeah, that one Pokemon. That one Pokemon is a little bit special. Asbestos. I heard someone joking about like about the wall and ceiling candy floss. What do we call Salandit? I kinda... Chat, you gotta give me this one. Looking at its face, it kinda reminds me of Bunny. It is such a bandit. Actually such a bandit. I'm just gonna reply to a message, then I'll be right back. Cool. I look over and the first thing I see is I am shrimping and I spray toxic gas. I'm glad that you guys got a like came up with a name. Bandit pomfret. Should we call it bandit pomfret? You could also call it ost. Ostemos. Nej. Goblin boss. Banditten med pomfritten, we call it. Bandit pomfrit. Bandit. No! There are two buttons up there. Why are they placed like the? I have to catch a new one, I think. I'm going to catch a new one. I didn't swap Pokemon. Survive? That it did not. Why are these so weak? But look, they... If I found that one that was a female, I would be so tempted to just... have it be Bunny. Weak but deadly with their gas. You know what? I respect the raisonnement. Wait, can I? Wait, can I? Did you guys enjoy me having to press doot doot every time? Gonna go with... They're actually just such... Bandita pomfritter. Honestly, I feel mostly like they're Maria, but... You know what? I'll swap. It also sounds like they laugh. It sounds like they're going... And then it crits. Why does that thing hurt more than... What's good? Why do they have such coverage moves? Nice, okay. What does this Salandit look like? Shakisha wants to learn aerial ace. Is that like more damage per attack or? Probably not a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, Bandit Pamphlet. Or was it Pamphlet Bandit? Bandit Pamphlet, okay. Don't even know if we have enough letters. We don't. It's gonna have to be called Bandy Pomfrey. Why is there this limit on how long the name can be? It's shameful. A slender mouse in a gimp costume. That feels relatively specific. Here we go. Is the way up there like over here and then maybe up the waterfall? I don't even think I can go up that steep a waterfall. A waterfall? You know what? We'll go to a different place. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so we beat basically everything over here, but we've beaten very little of the stuff over here. Why is there just a... Oh, that's the lake where... Bowls Dragon Titan. Jesus. Go. You know what? We'll beat this trainer first, will we? This. No, we'll go back over here. Yeah, sure. I haven't been here, right? Nope. Are we ever going to be able to scale those mountains? What in the cursed flip are you? Low-key, kind of terrifying. That is steel, right? What is that outline? Catch that golem. That's not even golem, that is just cursory. Holy moly, chat! I can feel my. I've started doing a bit more work on like the wings of the back, and somehow I'm actually just starting to fill out the. Oh, it's the cover. I'm starting to fill out the the chair. Am I gonna be in trouble? Oh. Oh my god, it looks like a drama queen with like that. It's like, oh, it's too hard. Life's not fair. There are some funny looking Pokemoners out there. Oh, that is honestly such a cursed looking Pokemon. My shrimping has proven costly. I am now in so much pain that I can't sit up straight. Uh-oh. That's a poison type. Oh. But it has one typing that is not very strong against that, so. Goodness, you're strong. He's trying to flatter me, chat. But his flattery falls for deaf ears. We might be in danger. Yeah. Even my weakest Pokemon is too strong. Just catch low-level Pokemon. Is that a Komala? I think one thing that I did wrong, like earlier when I was thinking about posture, like I used to think about posture like sitting like this, and actually it is more like this, because like I used to think that the lower back should be like almost like that. If it it doesn't even make sense. God freaking heck it. But I think that it used to be like that your back should be like go like inwards. Like it should go in here, such that you like, but you're actually supposed to have like or try to keep a neutral spine position. But yeah, I think it is general. Oh my god, now you're just seeing very unflattering. But I think in general it is important to try and think of like not having like this like sunken sort of position, but actually I think that the best way that I think of when I'm like how should I position myself in order to have a better posture, like this. Then I think of like posture of. I'm thinking like this, like not this, but like, how do you get to this? Basically, it's like, imagine there's a string attached to the top of your head, and it's like trying to pull you up. In my lifetime, the people that I've met who had the best posture has been people who have done ballet. What should we call Kamala, by the way? Just a koala. I received the note, Ketta. Look how cute that thing looks, by the way. A little ballerina too. Oh, it's a Venonat. You know what we'll do? We'll go and beat the hout out of the team star that's here, and then we'll have a break. Haizuli? You mean we should call this Pokemon Haizuli? Yes, look him up. I'll call him Haizuli. I won't look him up right now, but I will believe you. Ketta, have you ever heard of the practice of box breathing? Although Haizuli means stinky, but I love it. That's kind of funny. There's a thing within like mindfulness, meditation, all that, that's called box breathing. And supposedly it's like a good practice to do to work against anxiety and... Oh, you have heard of it. Okay. Now I will refrain from explaining further. Oh, we just used mascara. Box breathing. Oh. Box breathing is a little bit of a different thing, Kat. It's when you have 4 people in a... No, I'm blue. Dum dee dum da da dun 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 da da da. It's when you have 4 people in a box and you only let them out once they've like ah. To be fair, that's almost what you do with Pokemon though. Oh, Clive is back. Ah, it's you, Booby. Clive? Yep, that's me, Clive, the normal academy student. Anyway, Booby, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. It's your end game. I need answers, that's all. How do I resolve this situation with Team Star? What's causing its members' odd behavior? Odd behavior? Team Star is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors swirling around the academy, you know. Some say their bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Others say they're holed up in their bases, plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these rumors, the matter I am directly confronted with, is something else. I'm talking about Team Star's persistent truancy. They've all been skipping class for a while now. 5 of them in particular, so-called bosses of Team Star. I haven't so much as set foot inside a classroom, or they haven't so much as set a foot inside a classroom for over a year. And it seems the team's rank and file have recently started stirring up mischief as well. Hi, Coffee. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I have informed them that should they refuse, I would have no choice but to expel all students affiliated with their team. But I'm afraid there's been no response. The deadline I set for them to make their choice between dissolution or expulsion is nigh upon us. So you see, when I heard you talking on the phone to Cassiopeia, it couldn't have come at a more crucial time. It's Cassiopeia. Can you hear me? Fuck. Another time then. Be careful. Dude's giving his own well, I'm pretty sure he's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know who I am, right? I see you're coming up. On one of the Team Star's bases. Was there someone with you just now? Nobody, and it's just me. Wow, such player choice. Well, be warned. Team Star will have its guard up after losing the one boss to you already. This base won't go down as easily as the last one. Proceed with extreme caution. I'll be in touch. I have a feeling it's going to go down exactly like the previous base, but... Well, not exactly, because there is a different boss, but it's going to be like... Same stuff, different day. Whoa, whoa, you can't be here. This base belongs to Steam Tar. If you don't clear out real quick, like, I'll have to come at you in self-defense. You get me? Oh, okay, I'll leave. Wasn't it just nice that we could resolve that peacefully? If you don't clear out real, okay, well, I'm not turning back. Well, alright. Time for me to self-defense the snot right out of you. To self-defense the snot out of you. That's a... He has a way with words. That's an unfortunate matchup. For him. For real though, that's real unfortunate. This might one shot. It's too easy. Honestly, the U-turn does so much damage. I defended myself alright, but it wasn't enough. That Pokemon is just a dog? Yes, and it becomes an even dogglier dog. Man, you're crazy strong. Wait. Oh, wait. Are you that kid who declared war on Team Star? Call me Booby. Billy has such skinny legs. Skipping leg day, I tell you. Whoa! Thanks for the terrible news. Excuse me while I book it back to the rest of my crew. Hasta la vista. Bada, bada, boda, bada. Hey, Booby. Cassiopeia told me to scope out the fire crew's base. Thought I'd give you some backup now that I'm through. But seems you're all set. Boom. What? Oh, Shark is dead. Is that you, Charlos? Carlos? Apparently, Carlos is in the game. I thought so. What are you doing here? Is Pokemon yours? This is Charlos the Charcadet. Oh. He's one of the Pokemon the Academy takes care of within its grounds. Ah! Carlos! Wait! Or Charlos. Ran off. Looks like he may have some connection to Team Star's fire crew. I'd better chase after him. Don't worry, I'll regroup with you soon enough. You press ahead into the base, Booby. He's probably... Charlos is probably the Pokemon of one of the... or affiliated with the boss of the space then, huh? See, you dealt with the grunt standing guard. Nice work. Stationed inside that base is Team Star's fire crew, the Shedda Squad. Their boss, Mela, is the best all-rounder of the team. She fixes any and every problem thrown her way, though her methods are heavy-handed. Yeah, I was also like, Cheddar Squad? Our declaration of war must have made her blood boil. I bet even now, her grunts are hard at work inside the base, trying to keep her fury under control. That means your best move is to take down all the grunts nice and quick. Once there's no one left to help Mela keep her cool, she should come out to confront you. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Shedda Squad off the map. First 3 Pokemon in my party. Okay, what are the first 3? Those are some rather savage Pokemon. You know what? I'm down with that. Actually, since it's a fire squad, I should probably not use 2 Pokemon that are weak to fire. What is it? There we go. Using Pokemon that are weak to fire in a place where it's like, okay, this is the fireplace. Probably not a good idea. Some kid lucked out beating in one of our sister squads, and now he thinks he can take us on. Time to give him the boot, gang. Let's show this Gatecrasher what Team Star can do. And if you're listening, Gatecrasher, know this. Unless you can beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, our boss won't lift a finger to deal with the likes of you. How does it look like they're kind of cheering me on, though? They have so many Howdoer in here. Let me at him, grrr. You're doing well, Ketta. They shall learn from their mistake of having underestimated the mighty Ketta. They're kind of running out of mons around though. Well, this is the last place. We'll do it in like sub 1.5 minutes. I did it in like 1 minute 15 seconds.
Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now.
She also has a car that's similar. How did they all get matching cars like this? How has she been allowed to have... I feel like that outfit for someone who is like... Okay, I gotta find out. Age of protagonist in Pokemon Scarlet. Because they're supposed to be around the same age, right? I think the bosses are older. What was this boss called? Mela. Age of Mela Pokemon Scarlet. So they're assuming that Mela is 15. You know what? At age 15, people would be silly enough to do something like that outfit, but... I don't know why you do something so stupid, and I don't care. You challenged us, so we'll beat you down. That's all there is to it. Prepare to get messed up. Yeah. I was just feeling like if she was 12 and wearing that outfit, I'd probably feel quite different about it. Because, Or that look in general. Wait, those shoes? Yes, those shoes. Girl, you say, see. Let's try a good old earthquake. So long, Torkel. Send out Revaroom, so that's the car. I ain't burnt to a crisp yet. Not very effective because don't know if you've noticed, but I am rock type. That was for the rest of the Sheddark squad. Well, that was for the academy. It's actually just going to die in 2 moves. She's not even standing on top of it when it gets hit. Defeated Mela of Team Star. Look at those boots, bro. That is the sass. Is this really how it's gonna end? What a hassle. About a year and a half ago. Man, what a hassle. Pulled it off just in time. Welcome back, Millie. Managed to get a bunch of Charcadet to evolve. That ought to be enough to power the Starmobile. Finally get that hunk of metal rolling. Glad tidings indeed. Is it not so, Ortega? I'm just surprised she's not all hot air. Oh, shut up with the snide comments. You'd be such an annoying twerp, you know that? As if you're any better, Mela. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. That's not true, Orty. The girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute Melly is. She just puts on a surly attitude so they'll stop picking on her. Although, guess you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. What? Come on, not you too, Harry. How about we leave it at that, folks? It's almost time for the big event. Yes, Operation Star. It's finally happening. And the big boss. What, pray, is their plan? They already got in touch with all the bullies and asked him to head over to the schoolyard. It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked. The rail's burning me right now. Those boots. I burned through everything I had, and now I've sputtered out. I guess this is where Jesus Christ, she's making it sound like we're about to make her commit seppuku. Oh my god, chat. I was looking at it first like a laser fillet, but look at that. The boots actually have like twice the width of her entire thigh. And it doesn't even get much smaller down here. Like, she must be walking around those like she could build a house out of them. Girl, you're 15, you'll have life after this. Yes. Hopefully. But she does sound like, yeah, she's pretty down. That gabite of yours, really let us have it. Pete, oh my god, wait, the way she's walking is also like... Beating me in a battle is a huge deal, so here. Take this star badge and be proud of yourself. Yeah, the way she walked. Team Star, Fire Crews defeated. While I'm at it, you can have this TM too. Not like I'm gonna use it. Latent charge. Oh, it's the one that my bird already has. Let me make one thing clear. I am not giving these to you. I'm giving them to your Gabite. The way she's walking in those. You got what you came for. Now, leave me alone. Please let me see her walk again. You're Mela from Team Star, right? There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see. Huh? What are you supposed to be? I called it. Old meme about, what are those? A Charcadet? Wait. Well, if it ain't Charlos, what are you doing here? It seems he came to this base looking for you. You did? He's very attached to you, isn't he? Yeah, because I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. I can even tell more or less what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any idea why Charles wanted to visit you? Charles. To me, it looks like he's saying that he wants you to come back. Just got it already, would ya? They say Team Star has holed itself up in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this? First I've heard of a stupid rumor like that. Man, nothing's changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage. Then what about that modified car you were motoring around in just now? That Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us with a big fight. But we never actually used it against anyone. Before you two came looking for trouble. You never used it before. And what's this about a big fight? You ever heard about Operation Star? Operation Star? Not Operation Starfall? No, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. But for me and the rest of Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure. So they were fighting against a bunch of bullies in the school? Booby, it's me. I take it that Mela's star badge is now in your possession. I see. Now there's no boss to lead them. The rest of the Shedar squad shouldn't last long. Mela. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there again. Now, about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Just 6k? You can now make more kinds of TM using the TM machine. Use those TM to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my supply unit rep meet you shortly to deliver some bonus materials too. These kids are rich. I am rich indeed. I am the rich. Hello? It's me again from the supply unit. Yes? What the heck? Oh, apparently they're getting consumed. Hey, stop that! Somebody help! She came to give us a reward, but she got devoured by a Pokemon. Blech. It drooled all over me. What even is that Pokemon anyway? It's really awesome. Guess that's one word for it. Wait, is it really that special? But before I forget, here's your reward. You received lots of Pokemon materials. I like the specificity in that. Your name is Booby, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? You know what? I'll give him some flattery. Interesting. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star wasn't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But that's just info I got by hacking other students' social media accounts. Chat. Did they just admit to hacking other people's freaking media accounts? Penny. I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses. Someone who recruited them to the team in the first place. So casual. Yeah. I don't normally talk this much. Now my throat kinda hurts. Most social introvert. So, good luck with taking down the other bases and stuff. How is this person in the supply unit, like, having to go out and give people supplies, but they basically can't even squeak out words from mouth? Because she can track your location easy. True. Anyone else felt the true from that? I mean, you do carry your phone everywhere. I think she would do a lot better in the environment that we live in right now, where if you aren't good at communication, you can just use ChatGPT. That reminds me, Kata, have you ever seen the South Park episode with ChatGPT? I don't know if you watched South Park at all, so I'm just asking for my own amusement. Ground. You can deal with that. That's a ghost type Pokemon that... Honestly, I probably shouldn't drink more coffee. Oh well. I don't own a TV actually. Oh. Sure. It's that there's just a rather funny episode of South Park that's about like basically how people end up like just letting AI take over like basically all the aspects of life. Like the students start writing, using AI for writing their papers. The teacher starts using the AI to, the teachers start using AI to grade the students, and people start using AI for social interaction. Basically, all interaction between people ends up just being AI. My child is weird. She just said she can't see her in her own head. She probably shouldn't be able to see in her own head. Depending on how she could or what she considers seeing. Why did I just catch Shupit? I'm pretty sure I already had one. I already have a Murkrow. Over Ripper. I mean, I have seen someone that let me ask ChatGPT instead of Googling themselves. I think, honestly, we're starting to get to a point where ChatGPT can probably be a good sparring partner for like if you're just trying to learn about a new topic or something. But obviously, you should always you should never just blip. You should never just like look at whatever ChatGPT says and take it as gospel. Izzy and Ben are laughing. What are they laughing at? My cave has been invaded. Hi, Izzy and Ben. I hope that you're having a wonderful time. Even if you are sort of slightly bullying Coffee. I know, yeah, that you're doing it with love, so it's okay. I'm against some AI, like for instance, that create art from real life artists. I think that the discussion is a bit more difficult than that, Ketta. Because it doesn't create art from like real life or like the art that already exists, right? It tries to take something that already exists and learn like trends from it in order to be able to produce something that is hopefully new in a way, right? I think, and I think that like I think that it is a genuinely difficult one to it is generally difficult to find out like where the line should go. There's always kind of a should you if you have a factory that has like 200 people sewing, and then you start getting sewing machines, and so you can cut down to only having 50 people, or maybe even less. Is it what is that? Oh, it's because it's dark. Okay. I think that there is like you lose some artistic, or you might lose some value in that. The techniques that were used to like produce like the clothes and all that. How it's holding it, well, who knows? So I feel like it isn't necessarily good or bad that, because hopefully, or that there is something new technology that makes some like jobs within a certain field redundant, unless it is like, if it's literally that they're yoinking someone's art and using that art to train a model that will replace them, even though they haven't like accepted that you can use their art to train it on, like, that's not good. What? Don't catch. But if you have, that is what I don't like, exactly that. But I think that there are some models now that are actually just like they ask like for permission before they can use the art. Let's see. Does he ask? Let's see. Dal 3. Glasses performance strides. Let's see. I think that it's a difficult one to balance. There's like I think there's also maybe just how regarding AI, because they are being pushed into certain creative fields that I have. That's fair, but honestly, like in a few years, AI might also replace a lot of a software developer, like junior software developers. So it's not like my field of work is like what I studied. It's like that is really safe either. But it is generally like, I think that the problem isn't necessarily then as much with software develop, or with the AI, but with finding our new place in society. Because if we end up developing something that replaces jobs so quickly, then we should also, or then like at some point, we would have to be able to, or we would have to give some kind of like universal basic income or something, because then people couldn't like people's job would just like be replaced by AI. And people would not be able to, like, you can maybe keep up with like teaching people new skills if it's like the technology makes it such that it goes by like a generation each time before there is like a new wave of really shaking up things. But if it's like every few years there's like a whole field that is just made irrelevant, then at some point you're just gonna be like, okay, fuck it then. If we can make this so much more efficient, then we'll just make it such that people don't have to worry about being unemployed. Is my humble opinion. But that's just my silly stinky thought. I think that the best thing would be if we could electric. Okay. The best thing would be if we could make it such that it's perfect. People wouldn't have to worry about being unemployed for even for periods at a time. Holy rose. But at the same time, make it such that it still feels meaningful to be working. Or like when you work, there you do feel like find some sort of like you can find some sort of calling or satisfaction or something in doing that work. If you end up just... What is that? Crabominable? I'm pretty sure I have not seen one of those before. Oh, is that the evolution of Crabrawler? These names, man. Yeah. I also definitely felt like something was a bit weird when... Ow. When I started out with like all like the volunteer work and all that, there was like a definite happiness with what I did, or like there was a demand for what I did, but I just couldn't. What should we call this, Ketta? What should we call this? There was a demand for what I did, but not necessarily one where, like, it had found a path to making money, right? Mrs. Krabs. Can do. It is male, so it should be Mr. Crab. Oh, we could also call it Mrs. Krabs, and it would be, having some existential questions. Mr. Crab. Would be me. Oh, so Crabominable, that one is just like the evolution. Okay. Oh, it's the evolution of Choodle. Drain Punch. There are actually so many cozy places in this game. I want to be like everything and nothing at the same time. That is not the easiest thing to be at the same time. Oh, those are the Chufins. We found our Chufin's family. Now let's kill it. What the are you? Roly-coly? Okay, we're gonna catch this and then we're gonna have a break because I've already gone like... Was it like an hour ago that was like, we'll go do this one thing and then we'll stop? What do we call this cat now? On sunny days, Roly-Coly will come out onto grassy plains and roll around. Then it will eat the grass that gets tangled in its wheel-like leg. Alright, just hear me out on this one. I may not be cooking. Grok, because it is grass. It eats grass, and it's a rock. Grok. Rock. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. We are gonna go here. I haven't eaten in 6 Kata. Kata. Go eat. Ew. Find some foodies. Put it in the stomachs. All right, team. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been my pleasure. I hope you had a wonderful one. I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Peace.